Today, we are trying to clear the fog, India, cryptos, and global financial playbook. We will try to dive into a hot and happening topic, India's tango with the international financial watchdog, the Financial Action Task Force, or FATF, especially amidst the crypto wave. Now, the FATF has had its eyes on India for a while, pointing out some gray areas in real estate, precious stones, and the buzzing world of cryptocurrencies. India hopped onto the FATF bandwagon in 2010, vowing to play by its financial rule book. But the road seems a bit rocky. Let's delve into the complex world of cryptocurrencies first. They emerged on the financial scene with Bitcoin. I believe everyone has heard about it. They were crafted by the enigmatic Satoshi Nakamoto back in 2008. The intriguing part, the true identity of Satoshi remains shrouded in mystery, adding a layer of intrigue to the crypto saga. Now, here is where the plot thickens. There exist cryptocurrencies like Monero and Zcash, engineered to cloak the identities of both sender and receiver and even the transaction amount. Add to the mix services like mixers and tumblers, which can be paired with any cryptocurrency to enhance anonymity or pseudonymity. And what does this cloak and dagger scenario spell out? A potential heaven for unsavory activities like terrorism financing and money laundering. Now, shifting the lens to India, it has become a playground for crypto enthusiasts. Despite the shadows cast by anonymity features, the Indian government hasn't just legalized cryptocurrencies, but is championing their cause in a big way. A whopping 150 million crypto asset owners out of the global 300 million reside in India. And guess what? We have thousands of crypto ATMs scattered across the country, making it a catwalk for the folks to convert and withdraw cryptos. The narrative of embracing financial innovation while navigating the murky waters of potential misuse is one that continues to unfold on India's financial stage. Here is where things get a tad spicy. Between 2022 and 2023, the cryptos received by Indian owners alone skyrocketed to a monumental 269 billion US dollars. On the flip side, the total value of diamond imported was a mere 7 billion US dollars, despite India being the world's diamond hub. The contrast is nothing short of startling. In 2022, a scandal rippled through the headlines. A company owned by Indians based in Singapore got caught laundering 80,000 bitcoins. You would be wondering, what's the value of 80,000 bitcoins? That is a jaw-dropping 2.75 billion US dollars. And by the way, this isn't a one-off. Remember the storm around WazirX, the India's largest cryptocurrency exchange? India's finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman didn't shy away from admitting the dark side of crypto in India, being tools for money laundering and terror financing. So now comes the question, what has India done to stop terror financing and money laundering, as FATF pointed out? The grand stage of high-profile talks and conferences where India stepped into the spotlight, chest puffed out, promising to wrestle down the financial gremlins running amok in the crypto playground. The air was thick with vows of iron-fisted measures to smite the evils of money laundering and terror funding, especially those sneaky transactions slithering through the crypto cracks. But lo and behold, a report by Amnesty International India, signed by its head Akar Patel, sauntered onto the scene. tossing a curveball into this grand narrative. According to the report, the Indian government has been playing a game of twister with the FATF rules. Instead of chasing down the real bad guys, they have turned the lens on the outspoken critics, those daring to voice out against the government's policies. What ensued was a domino effect of silencing dissent, a theater of the absurd where the critics became the crucified. Arrests, harassments, and prosecutions galore, all while the real financial specters chuckled in the shadows. The FATF guidelines, originally scripted for financial transparency, found themselves amidst a performance of political witch hunt, a drama where the lines between the guardians and the ghosts got a tad blurry. Why would India curb the use of cryptocurrencies, which are known to facilitate money laundering and terror financing, especially when there are claims that Indian government itself is the beneficiary? It itself benefits from those activities. This holds whether it is the alleged involvement with the assailants of Hardeep Singh Nijjar in Canada, the accused spy and terrorist Kulbhushan in Pakistan, or the espionage activities in Qatar. Now the million-dollar question comes. Could India find itself in a soup like Pakistan did, getting a grey tag from the FATF? It's a complex pot. On one hand, big players like the US are rooting for India to counterbalance China's growing influence. On the other hand, India played a little hide and seek with the FATF, delaying their visit until an Indian-origin Singaporean, T. Rajakumar, took the reins as FATF's president in July 2022, and he is going to stay there till the mid of 2024. So the plot thickens. The FATF's scrutiny isn't just a litmus test for India, but a global spectacle to see if the watchdog can keep countries on a tight leash, especially when cryptos are stirring the financial pot. The world is watching with eagle eyes to see how India navigates through this fog of cryptos and international financial rules. This narrative is unfolding in real time, and we are all here for the front row seats to see how it pans out.